Hello, hello. Welcome to day 8. I'm really super excited for today's lesson. You guys have completed 1 week of the challenge already. I know that you are making monumental changes in the way you think, the way you process, the way you're tuning into your intuition. And so today I wanted to give you some guidance on how to do that for yourself. So welcome to day 8. Build your intuition and your trust in yourself and the process. And with that being said, I like to start to tell you that there are ways to tune into your intuition and trust, but there are things that you have to do prior to that. So there's ways that you can tune into your intuition. It could be, good morning, I don't see your name, but good morning, good morning. There's ways to tune into your intuition. And I know that you've heard these, like meditation, getting still, being quiet, being mindful. All of that helps you tune into your intuition. And I'm going to give you a couple extra tools today. But I wanted to tell you a story. And in fact, it's a story about myself that really, I think, harnesses what I want to share with you, because we're all given intuition. We all are intuitive beings. And the challenge becomes whether we believe it or not, right? So as I was growing up, I grew up in a really nice family. I actually had a church at the time. And this is not a religious story. It's a story about how to find that missing piece. You know, put a little one or the word missing piece in the comments if you can relate. It's like you have this magnificent life. You have so many things to be proud of and feel accomplished and all of this. You have a good husband, good family, good job, a roof over your head. You have all of these experiences, but there's this like missing piece within you still. And it reminds me of a story when I was a young girl. I grew up in a church at the time, and I always believed in a higher power. Since I was a young girl, always believed that there was something bigger than myself out there. And what happened was, all through my religious education, there was just this thing. There was like, I believed it, but I felt like it was for outside of me. Like I felt like there was a disconnect, like I wasn't connected with it. And what I discovered was, after years of doing work as I do, what I discovered was it came down to my belief systems. It came down to what was going on within me that couldn't make that connection to what I believe is my higher power. And without that connection, I don't care if you meditate, you say affirmations, you do your declarations, intentions, daily practices, mindful. Without this inner connection, there isn't a connection to the outer world. So what I want to share with you today is it's about really going in and doing the work so that you can get rid of beliefs. I'd like to hear if anybody has a comment out there. Put a comment in the box if you've had belief systems that you know that aren't serving you. And I have to be honest, I didn't even know what belief systems were years ago. So let me just give you some ideas. As great as a life that I had created for myself, I actually manifested exactly what I wanted. I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. I wanted a husband that could be a professional and support the idea of staying home. And I wanted 3 children. Actually, I wanted 4. I have 3. But I had all of that, and I still was unhappy. In fact, I was still hiding in the closet, eating my way through life. I don't know if you can relate to that, but eating or drinking or shopping your way through life. I had these hidden energies, hidden blocks, these hidden feelings that kept me disconnected from the truth of who I was, to the disconnected from a higher consciousness. So it wasn't until it's not until you get to those beliefs, those feelings, those things that are way under there. You know, I look at this challenge and I look at it, it's so easy to get your 3 steps. It's so easy to create and be mindful. And that's because there's been years of work where I was able to get rid of the beliefs that kept me in my head, kept me overthinking, kept me in disbelief. So the real job this week is really to get to the underlying issues that's causing you to overthink or self-sabotage or have self-doubt or stop you, right? You committed to this challenge and then you decide, oh, I'm just stop. It's a long challenge. It's a big commitment. I understand that. But there's reasons that it is this long. And then if you pull back, that's a belief. Something's going on. There's resistance. It can show up as heaviness, doubt, tension, physical illness. So when you are in this process, it's so important that you get to the belief systems that are keeping you from feeling 100% on, 100% connected, guided, and directed. So if you are looking for help in that area, I want to make a special offer before I even get into today's lesson. A special offer. If you want to know what those blocks are, if you want to overcome those blocks, if you want to move forward and make this challenge even easier for you so that you can manifest what you want, I am going to give away today to 5 people, the first 5 people. So if you're watching live, you have an advantage. But the first 5 people that I'm giving away this opportunity to the first 5 people. And what I want to share with you, what I'm sharing with you is an opportunity that I had years ago where I was in a place of despair. I was in a place of not sure how I was going to continue to live. Just to give you a little background, there was a time in my life where I was so happy for everybody, happy for the world, happy for life in general, but not happy for me. I was in a pity party. Not sure why I was so unhappy. I gained a ton of weight. I was 60 pounds bigger than you see me now. And it was just a way for me. I was just in a really bad place. So bad that I didn't even, so much in my head, I didn't know if I should say hello or hi. And someone gave me an opportunity like I'm about to give you. And so if you want to make change in your life, if you want to move forward with ease and grace, if you want to let go of the stuff that is blocking you from manifesting what you want, be one of these 5 people and let me help you. I'm offering an awareness call, a call to action, an awareness call to take action on where you need to work. Finding your blocks, what's blocking you, the emotions, the belief systems that are keeping you from not being 100% committed or for not being 100% open, whatever it is that you're looking for in this challenge and whatever the things that are holding you back from it, this call will give you an opportunity to overcome that. So as one of our special giveaways today, I'm offering the first 5 people to go to call.brendakiss.com and schedule an awareness call. It's valued at over $250. I promise you will have more insight on this call than you probably had with any other call that you've ever done in your life. In fact, I've had many people tell me that. So I would like to send that. Let me just put this in the comments for you. Call.brendakiss.com. Now, if you're one of the 5, I encourage you to take this call. Here it is. I think it's coming. This is for someone who really wants to take action and release what's not working, what's keeping them from that missing piece. See, here's the story. To continue the story on that, when I was a little girl, I wanted my connection with my higher source. I wanted that connection. So you choose awareness call. So you choose awareness call. Awesome. People are taking action already. Woohoo, go. See, what happened was when I was a little girl, and I'm talking younger than 8th grade, so younger than 14 years old, I always had this feeling of there is a higher, no, it's not callbrendakiss.com, it's call.brendakiss.com. I believe I put it there. Call.brendakiss.com. When I was a little girl, I actually grew up Catholic, and I wanted so much to hear guidance from my higher power. I wanted so much to be in that space of connection, of knowing that God or the universe is driving and communicating and giving me guidance. I wanted nothing more than that. And today we're going to talk about intuition and trust. And what I found out through my years of desiring that, it was actually stuff within me that I needed to release. It was belief systems. See, I had the belief systems that I wasn't worthy, that I didn't deserve love, that I wasn't meant to have this connection, that there wasn't room for me in that world. And so with those belief systems, and I tell you, they weren't conscious. I had no idea until I took that opportunity on the call that I did years ago, which changed my life unbelievably. And I would love to help you change your life in the same way. So as I was able to identify these beliefs that weren't even in my consciousness, they were all in the subconscious. See, the subconscious mind actually does the driving. The subconscious mind actually takes you where you are going, not the conscious. It's the conscious mind. Yes, it's consciously, and that's effort, but the subconscious just does it, right? Conscious mind, we're working. Subconscious just takes you right there. And so I invite you to really dive in to figure out what's going on in your subconscious mind, what's going on in your belief systems that's keeping you from really truly manifesting. See, when I got over the beliefs that I wasn't worthy enough, and I got over the beliefs that everything had to be perfect in order for it to work, I got over the beliefs that I couldn't have what other people had. I got over the beliefs of all of my other beliefs that kept me from being truly happy. Then the connection just happened like that. The intuition just happens like that. The head got out of the way, and I got into this heart space. And when you're in this heart space, you can do and be and have anything because you're your authentic, true self. So last time, go to call.brendakiss.com. Take advantage of this opportunity. I promise you will get so much awareness on where to focus and what to do to move on in your life. And I can't wait to work with you and talk with you. So that being said, there are things that you can do to really, really begin to build your trust and intuition. So when you are in this challenge and you're waking up every morning and you're going, what are my 3 steps? And you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting. I promise you, they already came to you and you missed them, right? So it's either you talk yourself out of it or not. So one of the tools that I've learned over the years is that our intuition is there. Our intuition happens. It goes, it fires off. So and then what happens is it fires off, gives you the message, and then you go into your head. And then you start thinking, is that the message? Is that what I meant? Maybe there's more. Maybe there's not more. Or whatever. And so now you're up in your head where your intuition already gave you it, and you're in your head and you talk yourself out of your steps. Anybody relate? Put that in there. And I see someone got one. Awesome. It says Facebook user, so I don't know who that is, but I'm so excited that you're taking advantage of this. So here's the thing. When you get a sense and you get a feeling, then go ahead and within 5 seconds, make that it. So if something comes to you, you get a sense, a nudge, a vision, a thought, a sound, take advantage of that, of making it happen. Just take advantage of whatever that was in 5 seconds. So if you wake up in the morning and the universe says, take a nap, and you're like, I just woke up. That's it. After 5 seconds, that's it. You make that your step. So that is one tool that you can use to begin to build and trust your intuition. So if you're in the middle of doing something and you get a feeling, ask yourself, is this feeling what I need to do? 5 seconds, whatever happens in that first 5 seconds, yes. So begin to make decisions in 5 seconds. There's actually a book called The 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins. I've actually never read the book, but I watched her YouTube videos, and it just gets you out of here, making your decision in 5 seconds. The next one I want to tell you is to start talking positive to yourself. Start talking, and we've heard about affirmations. I start just sharing positivity about you and your life. And one of the best ways to do positive self-talk is be in gratitude. So go into gratitude. Talk about what's great in your life. Talk about what's happening in your life. How are things moving forward? If you begin to celebrate the small steps that you're making and taking, then you're going to get bigger, and your intuition is going to happen easier and easier and easier. So celebrate the steps that you're taking, celebrate the commitment that you're doing, be in gratitude for yourself for doing that, but really acknowledging the commitment that you are and the commitment that you're taking and celebrating it. Celebrate your steps, talk positively to yourself, be in gratitude, all great ways to increase your intuition. The last one I want to share with you is really developing a sense of worthiness. So positive self-talk, celebration, and really beginning to create this sense of worthiness. And you do that through affirmations, the positive self-talk, being in appreciation, recognizing the steps that you're taking towards yourself, and then also by declaring that you're worthy. And I talked about this last night on the workshop. So if you were on the workshop, you heard this last night. There's a difference between intending and declaring. So if you say, I intend to be happy today versus I declare to be happy today, just sense which one's stronger. So declare that you're worthy of this manifestation. Whatever you're looking for, declare that you're worthy of it. And your intuition is just going to follow that energy. So make a declaration that you are worthy to receive it, that you're worthy of whatever it is that you're doing. I am worthy. I declare that I am worthy to get there, wherever there is. So those are my tips today. And then whatever little nudges, little signs, little feelings, visions, thoughts that come into your head. Everybody says we need to calm all of our thoughts down. Sometimes those thoughts are messages. Sometimes our thoughts are messages. So be aware. Take 5 seconds and make a decision and make it happen today. So I hope you, also to help you in this area, in the workbook, go to week 2 and answer these questions. What do you need to let go of and trust yourself? How can you trust your inner wisdom more? What can you do to receive your guidance? So take advantage of those opportunities, of these questions, to help get you thinking of what's happening, what's blocking you, what can you overcome to trust your intuition more. And I'd love for you to share them in the group so that we can all support each other through this. So there are going to be more giveaways today. I'm still calculating all of the people that are participating. I told you there would be participation giveaways. And one of those giveaways is going to be access to my private community. Community is key to success. It keeps you building your trust, keeps you committed, keeps you acknowledging your growth, which keeps you in your trusting your intuition. And so I'm going to be offering an opportunity today for the winners, the participation winners today. It's a community that I have. It's called Freedom Forever. And it's a community where we meet twice a month to really release energy, to get grounded, to get guidance, and to stay connected to one another and your goals and desires. So there's going to be 3 lucky winners that are going to receive that today. I will be finishing up my calculations and making that announcement by noon today, who the winners are. So stay tuned for that. That's about, what's really amazing, and the reason I put that together is because that is a key to success is to surround you with people that are growing and moving in the direction that you want to do. So, the value of what you get in this community is about $200 a month, and it is only $47 a month, but you're going to get three people today are going to get access to that community for 3 months for free. That is the price today. So I will be sharing that shortly. I just have to do a few more, have to go through the feed a little bit more and add everything up. So go out, trust your intuition, acknowledge what's getting in your way, and realize that it doesn't have to be true for you anymore. And get your call with Brenda, call.brendakiss.com. Somebody said the time slots are out, but I'll just double check that and see. But I would love to serve 5 of you, 5 lucky winners today to take advantage of that call. So I will see those on the call, and I will see you all tomorrow live. But I would love to hear, what is your takeaways from today's video? What are you going to implement? Are you going to implement the 5-second rule? Are you going to implement the gratitude? Are you going to implement celebrating, acknowledging all the steps that you're taking, and start treating yourself with kindness and love like you do for everybody else? And I challenge you now that identifying these beliefs, these blocks that are holding you back, is your biggest key to manifesting what you truly want. So I can't wait to continue this journey with you. Have a fabulous Friday, and I will talk to you all soon.